works. So you can just sit there like
That's
that.
why they're looking at you. I'm at work.
So, hey family, Brian and Janelle here.
What's up, my people? No, I'll stop. Go.
No, she's in charge. You guys know that.
Oh, goodness.
So just in case you didn't realize this, we normally wouldn't have done overtime this week because it's supposed to be shared, but we're postponing it like everything else in your life. But we're still accepting gifts. If you've been blessed by Brian and Janelle overtime, this happens because of generous people just like you giving a gift of any amount. Super easy to get your gift in, right, Janelle?
Yeah, go to moodyradio.org/Cleveland or call 800-600-9624. You know I do this. I get home super hyper. You don't do that? Like when I get home because of the show, and I'll like tell jokes and stuff, and the kids are always like...
I get home and I get sleepy.
Oh my gosh. I'm tired. When I get tired, oh gosh.
And she's also overwhelmed because even though she homeschools, she kicks her kids out of the house most of the day to do stuff. So she isn't normally stuck at home with your 6 kids.
Yeah, a lot of homeschoolers are actually like, in our little networks are like, why are people calling this homeschooling? This is not homeschooling. We usually are like out doing stuff in institutions, organizations, and all of that. And we're stuck at home. And so the kids are tripping. Actually, no, let me stop. My teenager is because the parents of his friends are all being responsible. And so they can't hang out even at the park. And so the little ones are good because my sister's there and she has little kids. And so they're having an awesome time. Aren't y'all glad? I don't know if you care. Aren't you glad this happened like in March versus like January? No, seriously.
I would rather have this happen in June. How about that?
In June? No. Versus January. Like you could tell your kids go to the trampoline.
Yeah, no, that's a big advantage.
That would have been horrible.
I love that my wife Sarah joined this discussion right away. By the way, she's like 12 steps away in the studio, but there's no way I'm going to.
You should tell her to come in.
Come on in, Sarah. And she's in there going, no. She was on the show today.
So what are we talking about today, Brian? Well, I'll forget it. Listen. So So some people I've seen on my feed on Facebook coming up with some really creative ideas on staying connected. So the first one, I shared one on the air that he said was dumb. Whatever, I'll share that one later. But my 16, almost 17-year-old, he's an extrovert. He's struggling at the house, and he's just like, oh my, he doesn't know what to do.
Poor extroverts.
Yeah.
Oh.
His girlfriend's mom was texting me and just letting me know where they're at and what they're doing. Then she said, oh, you know what? We're trying to bring a group of kids together that are connected in the school. My kid's homeschooled, but his friends are all in school. And she said, I was thinking of having them watch a Spanish show and then Skyping together and talking about it in Spanish, like practicing their Spanish. And I thought, I know you may not like this. I thought, man, that's
horrible.
Cool. It's not like read a book necessarily. It's like watch a show and then talk about it. I thought that was very creative.
Are your kids going to do that?
Isaiah would do that.
Is he
because he's
it?
actually watching, I should have gotten the title. He's watching a series that's in Spanish, but it's like Spain Spanish. And he's really liking it. And he's even getting into the Muslim culture because the characters are Muslim. So he's already watching something in Spanish. And I thought, you don't think that's so cool? It's educational. Okay. So maybe y'all are doing something that's helping you stay connected.
So what are you doing?
Netflix Party is brilliant, by the way.
It's horrible,
It's
actually.
brilliant.
Horrible.
Y'all, if you use a Chrome browser, you can watch a Netflix movie with a friend or family member that's somewhere else and chat about it at the bottom. That's cool. Nanas and papas, they can watch cartoons with your kids. Say no to that.
I've been spending my whole life trying to get people to shut up during movies. Stop talking.
See,
and
Adrian,
she wants to do that.
Thank you. Adrian said, that's really cool, Janelle.
No,
Thank
not
you,
cool.
Adrian. See what I got to do with
Sarah said, my wife, I should just prove you wrong. I should just to prove you wrong. Yeah, you're not going to come in here. I know that.
Come, Sarah, come.
Yeah, you're not. No, she's not going to do it. She'll never come in here. That's what works with her. You do reverse psychology with her.
You can't say it out loud. Martha says, yup, when I get tired. So I wonder about talking during movies, I wonder. Mike says, bake some cookies. That should take most of the day, right? No, we are not baking cookies.
Yeah, she doesn't bake.
We are using the
Although
Instapot.
she'll tell you, if you say, do you bake, she'll say yes.
Oh my gosh, we're going to start
She
that?
doesn't bake. But
Really?
one of my daughters loves to bake.
Oh yeah.
And so one of the things we got while you all were hoarding toilet paper is we got a number of different box like brownie things and extra flour, extra sugar,
Aw.
extra eggs, so she can spend some time baking. She
Has
loves
she
it.
been doing it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's good.
She's going, hey, can I bake this? Sure. It's a way to pass the time. She likes doing it, keeps her happy, and then they get
Is she
treats.
good with cleaning up after herself?
No.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Oh, I knew it would work. Oh wait, no, she's just outside the
Hey!
window.
Oh, come in.
No, she won't come in. Well, then we're still proving that she won't do it. She won't come in.
Hey.
It's my wife. She's here.
Sandy says, start your spring cleaning. It will keep you busy.
Clean? Who wants to clean?
Spring cleaning.
You're gonna hide behind me?
Yeah.
What are you doing with the kids that's keeping people, like, keeping them connected and not fighting all the time?
I'm not doing anything. They're fighting all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just saying that we got extra stuff for Sophia to bake.
We did. We got a bunch of baking, and then I also went and got a bunch of craft stuff so my house
Oh,
is covered in glitter
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, that's cool. And even that, reducing our expectations, like, it sounds like you're not even caring if it's messy. Like, who cares?
Oh, I care, but it's messy. I
Yeah,
can't keep up with
yeah.
it.
Even with screen time, I know you guys have mentioned the rules about screen time are out the window, right? You're just letting your kids just do whatever.
You're presuming
Or
we
maybe
had
you
screen
are.
time
I don't
rules.
know.
Luckily, the weather's been nice, so they've been outside a lot.
Oh, that's good.
But see, we found people who want to like knuckle down on screen time right now. Here's what we found: they'll self-regulate.
Mm-hmm.
Like a couple of our kids, they'll watch maybe for an hour or two,
Yeah.
and then they'll get bored of it and they'll do something else. So we don't have to be the screen time police.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be.
Deborah, Mike, Lana, they're all saying hi to Sarah. Martha says, it is time for spring cleaning. Hard to do both doing school yet. Jessie, hola Jessie. She says, I need coffee. I know that's right. Adrian says hi to Sarah.
See, the way to get my wife to do something is tell her she can't or won't do it,
Yeah.
and then she will. So, what
Lynn
else are you
says,
doing
Love you.
to stay connected during social distancing? What are you keeping more in touch with your parents or your in-laws or whatever?
I'm checking on my in-laws. I wanted to have the kids FaceTime them more, but my sister just arrived yesterday, and so she has her 3 little kids. She brought a whole lot of toilet paper and food, so right now we are like, there's no place to like put the food. So we're good. And
you'll be fine in the bathroom for a while.
yeah, we'll be fine in the bathroom. And the kids are outside playing basketball on the trampoline. They're out a lot, which is good. And when I see the little ones, especially, there's stories I hear, and I know people live in Florida and experience this, but from my mom about when hurricanes would come to DR and she was little. And she was like, what she remembers was like when they would have to shut everything down was being with the cousins and running around. And she was like, she even says, this is so weird, when it gets cloudy, she's like, it brings a warm feeling to her heart because it brings good memories. So when I see the kids playing, I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's like, hopefully it will be a couple months they'll remember fondly. But we'll see what we say next week with that.
Sarah's Aunt Lynn says hello and she loves you.
Mike says the over 10 in a group police are coming to your house, Janelle. I know.
Sarah's
We got
some
like
hopes
13
for
in
the
my
number.
They need to lower it to 6 so I can go somewhere by myself.
I know, right?
I'm leaving. We got to break it up.
Yeah, Valerie's saying there are lots of zoos and museums that have offered programs online. Oh, yeah, I love that. You mentioned the tours online.
I still think that Netflix idea is horrible.
Why? Guys, would you use the Netflix party? I think that's so cool, especially as another way to engage Nana and Papa.
Do you want people talking to you during a movie?
No.
Thank
But
you.
it's not about you. How about like, no, let's say
Really?
Do you
no,
see
no.
what I put up? Wait a minute.
No, what I'm saying is, even if I say, well, I don't want people talking to me, I'm thinking, man, this could be an activity the girls could do with Nana, who's stuck in the house. She may not mind talking to the girls and chatting to the girls. Brian.
Look what Astra said. by the
Astra
way.
says, my kids have homework online. Very difficult when the internet goes down like yesterday. Hello, Sarah. Brian, I'm an introvert and I'm enjoying not working in person with the public. And I'm totally with you about people talking during movies.
Yeah. quiet your mouth during the movie.
So
we
then
can
you're
all
not
know.
going to
He's fun to
listen.
watch movies with.
Oh. So it is. Sandy says taking some food to my dad today. He's 83. Aww.
There you go.
So
She
then
had
you
an
don't
idea.
care what I said about chatting with grandparents who may not mind.
I don't need to chat with them during a movie.
You don't. I'm talking about your girls. We talked yesterday about elderly and how they're taking it hard. So if the girls watch Frozen 2 with Nana, I don't think Nana's going to be like, stop chatting with me on Netflix party. It's a way to engage Nana while she's stuck in the house.
I don't.
Whatever you say, Janelle.
Okay, fine. Well, whatever.
Go
Go ahead, Sarah. You were
Go ahead, you were
asked
gonna say
Sarah.
something.
No,
No, we all want to hear it.
no.
Please.
Your friend Shannon says, why not play board games with your grandparents through FaceTime?
That's a cool one.
You
I
can
like
actually
that.
see each other rather than stare at a movie. Isn't that a better idea?
Or since we're in this for the long haul, how about we try all of that? One day we'll watch a movie. Tomorrow we'll play a game.
Yep.
Sarah, you should come stand up in front.
No, I'm good.
Sarah had a really good idea with our kids.
Yeah.
The girls were begging for a cat in the midst of all this, which is the last thing
Which
I'm
we
going to
may
get.
still end up.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, really?
So she had an idea what to do with
We
the
went and
kids.
bought more chickens. We have some baby chicks that the kids are taking
I
care
and
of.
she put up a picture there, so cute. Can you tell them about the little one?
There's one that's tiny, tiny. It's a bantam, and it's literally like the size of a silver dollar. It's tiny.
And
So,
and
we call 'em
Bantam is
tiny.
like toy for a dog, right? Like the
Yes.
teeny tiny size.
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
And so the kids are actually really preoccupied with caring for them because you have to do a lot of work with the little chicks, and they get their little pet needs met, and it's making for plenty of distraction. I think
That's cool.
And they're cheap.
they're super cheap. What do they cost again?
$2 each.
That's awesome.
And she's over there spending $5 for a dozen eggs, where you could go get a bunch of chickens.
We don't need chickens. Thank you.
Why not?
It's like dogs. That's another reason to tell the kids go and do something. But they would be all into. I think that's a great idea, especially the chicks. But it's
Or go get some eggs from the hatchery and hatch them.
I love that. Yeah.
No, you don't, because you don't want chickens.
Okay. Astra says my extrovert children would absolutely love watching a movie and FaceTiming with their friends. Thank you, Astra. Thank you. You got my back.
Suddenly,
It's not
extroverts are
about-
so high maintenance.
Well, yeah. I mean, but since the Bible says love your neighbor, you, Brian, should want to make sure that your extrovert friends are being taken care of.
No, I'm glad you're getting to taste their own medicine for once. How about
Oh,
that?
wow. Taya says, missed you guys. Jesse says, I missed you guys in the morning. I promised I'll get earlier.
No worries.
Marcy loves that. Sarah, she says, yay for chickens.
Your sister showed up.
Giselle, say something, Giselle.
Isn't it Giselle?
In
Giselle?
Giselle in Spanish.
You just want to correct me.
And so since we're Hispanic, I'm going to say, Giselle, hola, Giselle.
Hi, Giselle.
Well,
I'm
wait.
your favorite. I know.
Oh,
Go ahead, tell
please.
everybody.
Meredith says, Giselle says, hi, Sarah.
Oh.
Meredith.
Wait, she did. We were talking to her. She says, "I just."
She's like-
I've never met
No,
her.
you did actually. She was at the picnic we did with WCRF. Remember with the little baby?
Oh. that was
Yeah.
Giselle?
That's-
Okay.
That's
I have met her.
Giselle. Yeah.
Meredith says, goats. I have goats and soon to have baby goats. Oh, kids love little animals. We used to be a part of 4-H and the kids did a whole lot of horseback riding and the girls loved goats. That may be something, which I can't have, that I would be like all about.
Actually,
goats
yes,
are...
You
You can.
can. The
Amazing.
regulations for goats is pretty.
No, but I don't know if our
Same as a
place
dog.
is big enough for goats. Like chickens
Your
don't do
dog.
nothing.
It's no different
Oh,
than
for
a
real?
dog.
Oh, awesome.
Look at her trying to come up with all these excuses.
Giselle says
That's-
Sarah's my favorite. Giselle said, by the way.
Thank you. That's why the cat conversation came up though, was because Grace helped birth the cats this weekend
Oh yeah.
at the stables. So
Diane said, "Oh, go ahead."
Why do you keep skating past the fact that you could have an animal project for your children?
No, their
I thought you were a
project is
homeschooler.
the project is the dogs and taking care of their little siblings. That's their pets. Oh my goodness. Giselle says, "You helped me with the baby at the picnic when I needed to eat." Oh.
Yeah, she did. She's the best.
Callie says, "Janelle, I have made respect for you being a homeschool. Oh, mad respect for
Yeah.
you being a homeschool mama."
Did you see what Diane Chernisky said?
I've got 5 teens at home right now.
Oh.
We're doing schoolwork, trying to get outside, trying to be helpful, FaceTiming family members and friends. Marco Polo app is awesome.
It actually is. The Marco Polo app, if you haven't done it, it's a way to send like video messages super quickly and easily to a group.
Oh, that's cool.
Download it's free, Marco Polo. But Diane's got 5 teens at home.
That's cool.
That's more than you got.
Yeah, I only have 3. But teens are awesome. I love, teens are fun.
Sarah?
Give me a newborn baby any day over a teenager.
But you like teens, right?
I like teens. She likes babies.
There is responsibility now.
Len likes babies.
Len likes 10 down. The teens, you can't control teens. So he's like, I don't like y'all.
See? Exactly. I can control a 6-week-old or 7-week-old.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Teens are good. But I think helping them, I love Diane, the Marco Polo idea, and just getting creative with them because it's hard. Like the isolation for them, it's hard. And I wanted to put it out there about this dude. Like homeschoolers are struggling because this ain't homeschooling. We are hardly home when we homeschool. Hardly. So our kids are like, what are we doing?
Oh, what's this? From Melody.
What did you say? We have chickens, pigs, and we homeschool. She is like getting it
So
done.
she's actually homeschooling then?
Awesome.
Just kidding. No, not really.
With chickens and pigs.
You guys really should try chickens. They're not that complicated. Why don't you? It's a great week to try it. You could build a coop.
Like 3 months.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you got to build a coop. We got stuff to do.
What
We
are you
got
doing?
properties to take
Where are you
care of.
going?
We got kids.
Social isolation.
Well, yeah, that's true. Diane says, is it bad that I haven't woken them up yet? No, it's not. Camp Quarantine Day 3 is starting late today.
Oh, yeah. No, don't get them up.
No. Actually, my encouragement on Monday was, dude, like your kids, there's nothing going to be wrong if they take a break for a week or 2 weeks and kind of easing into this, right? I don't know how you guys
My
are
kids,
handling it.
Yeah, they've done the work that they've wanted to do. I
Yeah.
have not initiated any work. They've only done, and they've all done schoolwork.
Yeah.
It's all they wanted to do it. I'm not initiating anything till next week.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, one of them slept till noon yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Big deal. Then he did work later.
Yeah.
We don't need to get all.
If you look at
bent
the
out of
whole
shape about
12
that.
years, I think this season they're going to be all right.
Well, and they're going through stress of it all too, so they're
Yeah.
coping that way.
Robert says, thank you all for today's show. Brian's right. Sarah is a strong woman. I have no comments about chickens and goats. I'm sorry.
She is a strong woman.
Goats
Like
are
him.
awesome.
It's true.
Mike says, kids love kids. Well,
It depends on which kid, which day.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. So, Netflix party.
Nope.
What other ideas? Marco Polo. I didn't
We
even
should
know
get
about
Len on Marco Polo. You ever use
He's
Marco Polo?
obsessive.
No,
Don't.
never.
I don't. Because he like
No, it's fun.
no, it's no.
Are you serious?
It's you just
No.
you just quick do a video
Too
message
much.
and it sends automatically to the group.
But
I'll
he'll
put it
keep
on his
sending
phone.
over and over and over and over and over, and it's just it's a lot.
Do you think Len would
you
do
know
it?
what my kids are having fun with? And this is a secret because not everybody in my family has figured it out. So I have a kid. Like, imagine living with Jim Carrey. That's who this kid is. Oh my goodness, it's like he's hilarious. So, but he drives people nuts. He has this thing which we didn't know you could do. He talks through Google Home, and so he'll like disappear and nobody knows. And like, let's say Len, who's very much conspiracy, he'll like talk through Google Home,
What does
and
he
Len's
do?
like, "You see what I'm telling you? Y'all need to disconnect."
What does he have it say?
That's hilarious.
He'll be like, "Did you see that?" Or he'll be like, "Did you hear that?" It'll be like a random message that nobody talked to Google Home, and then he'll be like, Google mainframe checking in. Oh my goodness! It
And
was-
Len thinks it's Google.
Yes.
Oh, that is
So
brilliant.
this kid is having a ball, and so certain people haven't figured it out. Remember that my family member that's in my home, who's very much about conspiracy, he has no idea, and so we told Elijah, get it going with him, but nobody could be in the room, so nobody tells the secret. But that's his activity now, driving
That's
people nuts
fun.
with Google. I don't know how he does it. It's from his phone. Becky is saying good morning to Sarah. Mike says, we know the buttons to push with Len. Yeah, Brian. Does he do that with you? Does he know your buttons and
Oh
push them?
yes.
Seriously?
I don't know what you're talking
Why
about.
do you
He
think I said that I need to go away for a few hours every day just to
No!
get out of the house?
He makes it sound like it's about the kids. Please tell us what button.
Anyway, it's good to have you here on Brian.
What?
Oh.
So
yeah.
what buttons does he know about you that he pushes? Because he does it with
She
Len
doesn't
all
have
day.
buttons. She,
I have buttons.
I don't push her buttons. I
Wait, what buttons though?
sacrificially
Because I'm
love-
afraid I'm going to reveal some that he doesn't know that he's pushing.
Oh.
So he has to tell me what buttons he pushes because he knows he pushes buttons.
The Bible says, husbands, love your wife as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for it. So that's what I do. Maybe it annoys her that I love her too much.
Oh my goodness.
That I try too hard.
He is so, yeah.
So he is a handful.
Exactly. He is amazing. That's the button.
Yeah.
He,
Our good friend Watrice is here. She says hi to you and to me. Hey, Watrice.
yeah.
She's the best. We miss you, Watrice.
Yeah, his button is, one of the buttons he pushes.
Go ahead.
is he
Go ahead.
thinks he's amazing and points it out all the time.
Oh, is it like, for example,
No.
I'm the
Why don't
professional
you-
communicator, that one?
No,
Go tell all your friends
Here's what it
how
is.
horrible I am, or
Let me explain it.
how their husbands are doing X, Y, and Z.
I would like to apologize to everyone for having a love language called words of affirmation.
Oh my
We
goodness.
should write to
see?
Gary
That's
Chapman.
another one.
See, yes.
We should write to Gary Chapman and tell him he got that one wrong because Brian needs to be affirmed.
Oh
we got
my
that wrong.
goodness. No.
And he married somebody with no gift of compassion at all.
You look like negative
or
Mercy
empathy.
Kiss.
White Tree
No
says
mercy.
that Phil says hi.
Oh, what's up, Phil? Her husband,
And she
Phil.
says they miss y'all. Mary,
Miss you
good
guys.
morning, Mary. She says she's in between jobs, so I'm home, but I can't wait to get back to work. I'm in the medical field.
Oh, they're going to need you, Mary.
Diane says, wow, it's getting deep in here, Brian. That's right.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Yeah, so tell us more about, does he tell jokes when he's stressed?
Tell jokes? No. Yes, tell jokes at people's expense.
Stop.
Yeah.
When he's stressed. So everybody's stressed out and he'll drop jokes.
Yes.
Lighten the mood
And
a
kind of
little bit.
make fun of people.
Just lighten the
Make
mood a little
fun
bit.
of people?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Adrian says,
Fun to be locked in the house.
you have to understand that this is my way of anxiety manifesting itself, so you must have compassion on me.
oh my goodness, you were having compassion on the extroverts?
I know.
Oh, see? Look
Doesn't
at
have
you.
compassion.
You are having too much fun.
No,
with this.
guys.
You knew this was going to happen.
The
That's why I came in
whole
here.
time, this dude is like, yeah, she needs to get out because of the kids. And this.
Yeah, because he's so understanding.
Oh
I
my
am.
gosh.
Sometimes.
No, but I think
It took a lot to get to that point. We had lots of discussions over the last few days.
And
Sandy
now
says,
I'm-
Brian's mama says, you're a wonderful man.
That's true, Mom.
You
Thank
know what, though? Can I just say
She
something?
knows me better than
'Cause
anybody.
when
She
Miss
created
Neville-
the monster.
When Miss Neville's mom says that, I'm like, yeah, but his mama ain't married to Len Neville, so. And Len is amazing, but I'm like, Len, can I tell you about Len? But don't we both have to do that? Like, in terms of, it's not just the kids. Like you said, it's such a burden sometimes to be locked in together, and we can kind of need space from each other. So it's not a bad thing
And
to
that
say.
doesn't mean that you don't love them
Yeah.
or don't want to be. It's just, I just need some time.
Yeah.
Give me
Oh, wow, Robert's right.
And you need space.
what?
Here, baby, sit down.
I
Relax.
want to sit
Wow!
Relax, baby.
Oh my gosh! Oh my
Please,
gosh!
honey, sit.
Rob says, Brian, give up your seat. There's a lady standing next to you. Oh.
Rob,
He's the sitter. I'm the stander. I'm the moving.
And
always.
Miss Sandy says, and Sarah is a wonderful woman.
That's true, Mom.
She's amazing. Great mom. Maggie says, y'all are too funny. Super big props for joining the show and being awesome.
Oh, Maggie,
Hey, miss
I
you
miss
too.
you.
Miss you guys.
Maggie's in Texas right now.
Oh.
I know.
Mike says, Sarah, you are amazing being around Brian all day. Hello. We only around him a few hours. We only have him. Oh, there you go. He says the same thing. Wow.
See, I've been telling them you're ruining the illusion because I've been telling her that I get it all out on Janelle.
Yeah, he
So then I
says,
don't
I
have to
know
do
what's
this
good
to
for
you.
me. I don't do it to Sarah. That's what he says. Is that true?
No.
You get the dial back version, though.
Oh, I feel really bad for you, man. Really?
It is a lot. Oh my gosh, this dude. It'd be like everything's a debate, and I'll be like, yo, dude,
20 years.
I-
20 years.
I'd agree with you, Janelle, but then we'd both be wrong.
Wow, dude.
20 years.
Rob says, okay, Sarah. Jesse says, that is not nice, Brian. Maybe about the seat.
I don't know.
There was a message from Adrian. She says, we're taking this week as a break. She's sleeping in and watching TV. Next week, we'll get structured with reading and Khan Academy. Love Khan Academy. To keep
Take a
her
break.
mind engaged.
Whitetrice is agreeing with me about love languages. You got, even if you don't like giving words of affirmation, there are people around you, Janelle and Sarah, that need that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Man needy, I think.
Go ahead,
man
Janelle.
needy.
You go first, and then we'll go
Man
Sarah.
needy. Oh! His mom says, Sarah, you must have the patience of Job.
Wow.
Wow. See, so your mom knows what's up?
I was waiting for you to demonstrate words of affirmation. Janelle, go ahead. You
No.
first.
No. You're too.
Oh no,
Wow.
that's not his mom. That's a different Sandy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes. So you do have the patience
Yes,
of Job.
I
That
do.
makes
Thank you for recognizing
Sarah
that.
is that much more amazing. Brian, give her props. You know
I'm not
that you're a
disagreeing with you.
handful. That you're a handful.
Oh, he knows.
I know I'm a huge handful. And what I always tell her is, you married me.
Aww.
You knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, you're stuck with me.
White Tree says, love on people the way they need to be loved. Create win-win.
That's why Whitetrice is so smart. She's a PhD. She knows what she's doing.
Man.
Are you listening to this? Go ahead. Words of affirmation.
I'm
Let's
not
hear
a
'em.
PhD. No. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Well, this was fun. Guys,
Was it?
go check out Netflix Party, okay?
No.
Aretha, what's up? She says, I love this show. We need you all on a lot longer during this social distancing. Man, ain't that
Maybe we should do some like extra ones throughout the day. Like
Yeah, that'd
Sarah
be
and I
good.
could sit together and do more of these together at our house.
Sarah would be amazing. Then she'll bring encouragement to all of
Doesn't that
us.
sound
You
great?
just want to hear me make fun of him more?
Now, what are you doing? You don't have chickens, you don't have goats.
I got 6 kids and my sister and her kids. I'm the oldest, so I'm running stuff in the house. She said, shh.
You mean you're the bossy one?
I am the bossy one.
All right, that'll about do it
Oh,
for
yeah.
us today.
We love you guys.
My
Stay
wife
connected.
is obviously the best. We love Sarah.
Amazing, Sarah. Thank you for the encouragement today, Sarah.
That's all you're going to clap for my wife? That's it? Just a little bit?
Wepa! Wepa!
That's better. Thank you very much. That's my girl.
That's right.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And I don't know. See ya. Bye.